Let me repeat, Kai asks, there are many threats to women's reproductive rights in this current political climate. What will you do? Where do you stand?
Yeah, and I stand with Planned Parenthood. At Sierra Club DC, we would host Planned Parenthood for the Women's March every year, and it was they're crazy times, but very passionate and powerful stories from women all across the country. And it's not even that for me, you know, as a gay young Cuban American male who was proudly raised by a Cuban grandmother, a Cuban American single parent mother, and an older sister who's on this call. I can never say to any of them and look them eye to eye and say that I have any right to tell them how to take care of their body and what's the best decision for them. I also had the unfortunate event of having to hold a friend of mine's hand as she went into Planned Parenthood, my senior year in college. And I don't think you understand these things until you're put in those situations to even have an opinion in this way. But again, I don't feel that we should have an opinion to begin with. But understanding, you know, someone at my age at the time, 21 years old, having to make a decision like that, and understanding where they are in their education and where their life is going, and what the impact of making this decision without, you know, supportive parents, without a supportive partner, especially in a time when you're in college. It's one of the hardest decisions you'll ever make, and we shouldn't make it harder by putting social pressures and religious pressures on a woman to have to make that decision more awkward and more painful than it already is. And so that's my stance. I don't have to get very political about it. It's just personal to me.